The TFT Into the Arcane Tactician's Crown takes place this weekend. In it, 40 competitors from around the world will take their shot at the Tactician's Crown and their share of the $470,000 prize pool. Last set title became the first ever two-time world champion of TFT, bringing the title back to the APAC region. In set 13, he picked up exactly where he left off at the Macau Open, nearly winning the event and back-to-back international championships. With a direct invitation straight into the Tactician's Crown, Title will have a chance to defend his title against the world. As a primer for the event, I'm going to break down the favorites and my 5 players to watch. For the favorites, there are 6 players who have competed at least 3 times at the set championships before this set. Those players are Title, Double 61, Bintum, Dish Soap, Wajan Iverson, and Ayoso Lucas. Title, Dish Soap, and Double 61 are all previous world champions. Dish Soap has qualified to his 4th consecutive set championship. Wajan Iverson and Bintum have both placed top 4 at previous events. This championship is going to be a clash of the titans with these 6 players at the helm of veteranship. But are these players the most interesting? To some people, yeah, but I want to give you 5 other stories that I believe are worth following. So let's break it down. Coming in at number 5 is SoBio. Over the last few sets, I referred to Bio as the most electrifying man in TFT, and if you've ever watched him play, you already know why. Bio leaves it all out on the court. He will make you laugh, he'll make you cry, and most importantly, he'll make you care. He is among the most entertaining competitors I've ever seen in gaming, and his charm alone makes him easy to root for. But if you think he made this list because he's fun, you're crazy. Bio is, in my opinion, the fastest growing stock to come from the Americas since set 10. Over the last 4 sets, Bio has gone from being a sort of nobody outside of Brazil to an international staple, qualifying for 3 out of the last 4 set championships. He's placed top 8 in the last 2 Golden Spatulas and has sported 2 top 16 finishes in his Tactician's Crown runs. In a world where the merging of the Americas dimmed the light of many Latam and Brazilian talents, SoBio is shining brighter than ever. At number 4 is Lee Tuchuan. A quick look at Lee Tuchuan's set 13 results tells you exactly why he's on this list. Final lobby appearances all set long qualified him into the TOC regional finals, which is the Golden Spatula equivalent for CN. After winning the group stage, Lee Tuchuan finished top 4 in every remaining stage for a 2nd place overall. Despite finishing behind Guan, the winner of the TOC, who had an unbelievable run by the way, I wanted to feature Lee Tuchuan as he returns to the international stage. The last time we saw Lee Tuchuan compete internationally was the set 11 Tactician's Crown, where Lee Tuchuan finished 6th overall. Set 13 has been somewhat of a redemption set for the CN region, as they found their first international title since the Dragonlance Championship, with C2 winning the Macau Open. With CN sporting the worst AVP at the previous Tactician's Crown, I'm looking to Tuchuan to make a deep run and challenge for another CN set championship. At number 3 is Spencer. When Spencer made it to the Tactician's Crown last set, it was a fulfillment of the promise we saw from him in the early days of TFT before he took an extended break. He ended up just 2 points short of top 8 qualification, largely off the back of 3 8th place finishes. This set, Spencer's story has changed. He didn't miss a beat coming into set 13, winning the Tactician's Cup 1 and placing 3rd in the Tactician's Cup 2. He's no longer an unknown quantity in the Americas, he's an elite and proven favorite. Going into the Tactician's Crown, many would consider him in the same tier as regional favorites Dish Soap and Wajan Iverson. Spencer has improved his placement at the set championships with each additional run. If that proves true once again, we might actually see Spencer in his first ever international top 8. At number 2 is Lekoko. Lekoko has been a staple of EMEA TFT since set 4, winning multiple French League championships and qualifying to the set championships 2 previous times. Last set, Lekoko was on the doorstep of the Tactician's Crown, needing only a 24th at the Golden Spatula to make it through. The pressure, however, proved to be too much as Lekoko failed to find a single top 4 on day 1, ultimately falling in 31st and out of contention. This set, Lekoko once again showed up in the regular season, dominating the field over both events and putting himself in a familiar position. With just a 19th place finish, Lekoko could find himself back on the international stage. And this time, he did it, placing 14th to punch his ticket. Double 61 may be the leading Frenchman, but Lekoko is quietly positioning himself for a shot at the crown. And finally, at the number 1 spot is Ironbog. I've talked about some rising stocks in this video, but Ironbog has to be the fastest rising stock in the world of TFT. 5 months ago, Ironbog was a relative nobody in the greater world of TFT, but leading into the last Tactician's Crown, whispers began of a scrim god hailing from the APAC region, the winner of the APAC Golden Spatula Spatula, Ironbog. Despite a weak performance at the Set 12 Championship, Ironbog's Set 13 has been even more explosive. After narrowly missing top 8 at the Macau Open, Ironbog found a top 8 at the Tacticians Cup 2 before winning the Set 13 Golden Spatula, making him APAC's first ever back-to-back regional champion. With some international experience under his belt, Ironbog has secured his place as a favorite to make a deep run and maybe even find himself challenging title for the crown. And those are my 5 players to watch. I want to know who you are excited to see at the Tactician's Crown in the comments below, and if you're not already, make sure you subscribe. The Into the Arcane Tactician's Crown will kick off on March 14th at 5 a.m. Pacific or 8 a.m. Eastern. And I'll be casting the event live from Alicante, Spain in the GG Tech studio. And this is a great time for me to shout out the new Twitch extension that they've recently added to the Teamfight Tactics Twitch channel. I highly recommend that if you're watching the main broadcast, watch with this extension enabled. You can see everybody's board state, their bench, all of the information you need about your favorite players, all at your fingertips. So don't miss all the action unfolding at twitch.tv/teamfighttactics, and I'll see you then.